Hello there, this is the Terminus official base tour / info video number 11. Last week I posted a base tours video without any kind of narration, and by the looks of the comments you guys prefer it when there is narration over it. So, let's get into the bases, and the update info will be after the bases per usual. To make sure you connect to official Terminus server, not a fake one that calls itself official, join our Discord and socialize with other players and get the latest updates and info. Link will be in the description. Alright, and the first base of this week is well, what is this? A star with a weird airlock, basically. Got a nice roof here, I don't know. It's just a big base, basically, that they have some kind or some way protected it for foundation wiping. I don't really see why, since rockets are really hard to get. But yeah, this wooden roof is pretty cool. It's like a gazebo on the roof once again. We saw that a couple of weeks ago.
Looks nice.
Yeah, but yeah, there isn't that much to this base, so let's go to the next one. Next one is a massive one. It's a tower, I think it's 7 or 8 stories or something. I have a couple of signs, no loot, go away, and weird sign. We KOS. And as you can see around the base, there's a lot of defensive stuff. Leave!
Yeah, on the entrance, there's no door campers.
Yeah, exactly. So this is a bit of their tower. We didn't have the permission to go into this base, so there isn't that much we can show. It's very tall, it's very big, and you know, that's about it for that base. But they have an interesting thing next to the base. It's like an arena. I don't know if this is like a practicing place for them or something. It looks kind of like the American Gladiator thing or something.
Yeah.
They're having dodgeball fights. Yeah.
Talk about flight clubs now.
Yeah, exactly. We're not allowed to speak about this, so let's be quiet. Well, yeah, it was kind of cool. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see any action in it. But well. Alright, the next base is made by the Pumpkin Lords. We do have permission to enter this base. I've been spammed like 4 times by one of them on Discord. So I figured, well, to make him shut up, let's go in. That's not the reason, I'm kidding.
Day 6.
Day 6, yeah. So, Day 6 and they're still playing. They probably wanted to see when I was gonna record this or anything. Something like that, I don't know.
Yeah,
who knows?
Probably.
There was the recycled chest as we saw there, and pumpkins are love, pumpkins are life. They have a lot of pumpkin things in their base.
It's a big pumpkin farm base.
Yeah, well, they are the Pumpkin Lords, so... Alright, coming up here we have a ladder hatch leading to the floor underneath, which was nothing basically. One of them sleeping, and we go out to the deck. And it's just filled with stuff, like random ladders, door frames, you name it, you know?
Used everything, yeah.
Yeah, and some more, because I don't think these guys are close to anything major either, except for a road, so they must have been pretty sure these guys played legit, so to say, farmed like...
They just played constantly, probably, pretty much.
Yeah. Down in the water they have they have a prison for people that likes corn. Corn equals jail.
Poor Corita.
So the pumpkin guys doesn't like the corn guys, basically. I don't think we have any corn guys on the server. Because the prison is empty. So, yeah. So that was the corn jail. Maybe all of them are for Cornwall or something. Alright, next base, we are greeted with Friendly Inferno, which is a sign that... probably should say Friendly Inferno from Day C.
We're kinda friendly.
Death toll 71. And again, we're kinda friendly. So, they probably killed 71 people. They're bragging on a sign, but I'm not sure that's the actual case. But yeah, their main base here, it's nothing special. I didn't want to go into it, but we could sneak peek a little bit here. Nothing special. They have a little starter base here that, by the looks of, have been raided. And yeah, that's about it. But the cool thing about this is this. It's an island. It's their own little island with a beach and everything. Alright, coming up to the next base, we are watching a base that have way too much wood by the looks of it. So they build foundations everywhere made out of wood. Yeah. I have a gazebo out here with some random shit in it, basically. And I passed a couple of doors and realized that, whoops, I'm inside the base. I thought I was still in the gazebo, and that wasn't really intentional. So I'm sorry for that. But having a look at this base, it's a typical roof camper base, I would say. It's a roof camper slash helicopter base. I don't know. So if we go up to the top here, well, I'm kind of right, because here they are.
Campers.
They're sleeping on the roof. Well, yeah, it's kind of cool base. I like that they built a big freaking patio outside. That was pretty cool. I don't know why. It's probably just because they could. That was probably the main reason.
Probably.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, coming up to another base, going through a warehouse, and next to a warehouse we have a base that looks. What does it look like?
It looks like
a castle.
A walled-in cylindrical base, kind of.
Yeah, a cylinder base with castle walls, and
looks like a medieval castle, maybe. I don't know.
Or like a light tower or something, because the top here is completely open.
Oh,
and it's
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But like as you can see here, it's completely open.
On purpose, though, but just.
So one signal light, and they could be one of those light towers in the ocean that signals people, you know.
Oh yeah.
Alright, next base here. Nothing special again. They used some foundations to prevent foundation raiding for some reason. Or they didn't just finish the base. I don't know. One of them too. Coming in here, we have something really cool. I did actually go in for this. And there's a large furnace. I think that's the first time we see a large furnace baked into a base.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, there might have been others. I have no idea.
You don't really have too much metal ore to burn on Terminus.
No. Well, yeah, just a cool little base. Well, quite big base, not little base. But if we have a look here at the front. I don't know if it's intentional, but they left this door open, so I walked in. And yeah, this is what you can see, and the door inside there have no code lock or anything, so I don't see what this means even. I have no idea. Alright, next is a river base, and to the guys living in this river base, I'm super fucking sorry. I had to enter your base, because just showing a river base is boring. You really need to see what's inside. It's like the old school caves on Rust. You can't just film the outside, you need to go in to see what they actually are. So sorry to you guys, I did not have permission, I did it anyway. Yeah, shame on me. Anyway, we're in here after a couple of doors and we see a loot room. Going through the wall to the other side and we have another loot room. I don't know.
A human base.
Yeah, it's two people that lives in there, but they don't seem to share their loot. They just live in there. Yeah.
Each have entrance.
Left side is mine, right side is yours. Second river base coming up here, and same thing goes here. I did not have permission to enter this. I'm sorry, guys. Shame on me. Hook me up and I'll give you a can of bleach or something.
Wow.
Alright, entering here we have a little fish shack as the entrance, I don't know. Going through some of the doors, because like I said, this is what you need to do on river bases to see their full potential. There's a sleeper here with a couple of boxes. Nothing super special. But if we go back and we enter another door, here is the main loot room. So yeah, this is definitely the main loot room. I had a look in some of the boxes, and there was some really good stuff in there, let me put it like that.
Yeah, like the pull inside the base.
Yeah, they definitely had a lot of boxes, but since you can pick up boxes and shit, it's quite easy now, I assume.
Yep.
Alright, it's time for the update notes. We don't have much this week, but we do have some, and that is that we lower the spawn rates of chairs, since they are now OP and give you 100 comfort. So lowering chairs will definitely be a good thing. We also updated the splash screen with clearer info about groups, that your group contains of offline, online, allies and friends. We also added in the landscape and Excel picture frame to get you guys more creative. And we also upped the spawn rate of bone helmets, so we will see a lot more of them in the future. And that's about it for this week, I think. We might open up the suggestion thread once again after this week, we'll see. Keep an eye on Discord, and if it's open, feel free to post your suggestions. But read it first. Go back and read what has been suggested before, so you don't double post, because that's the reason we closed it down from the beginning. It was just doubles. Anyway guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.